Hi everyone, my name is Shirlene Rosemay and I am currently doing my first internship at the Therapeutic Recreation Center in Lake Worth through Palm Beach County Parks and Recs. And here are my questions. So question number 1, how will you make sure that you leave a lasting impact on the facilities you're interning with? For me personally, I think I'll leave an impact based on my work ethic and my personality. I think it's very important to be positive. I think people want to be around positive people, especially if they have to work with you for 8 to 10 hours a day. And I think my work ethic speaks for itself. I'm a very determined person. I come in every day and I'm just excited to learn and excited about the new experiences that we're going to go through the day. And I think it's all about showing that you're excited and that you want to get involved and that you want to learn more from these people who have been working this career for years. And I think that the more that you show that you're excited to learn, the more that they're going to want to show and teach you, because I feel like they have a lot of experience and they have a lot that they can show you, a lot that they can say. And if you don't seem interested, then they probably won't want to speak to you. For question 2, basically you come up with a program and you run it successfully, earning high satisfaction. But then you find out that another staff is spreading word to others as if it was created by them. So would you correct it? Why and how? I think I most definitely would correct it, simply because if you put time and effort into something, I don't think it's fair that someone else can swoop in and take all of the credit. I wouldn't do it in a negative manner. Like, I wouldn't do it like, no, you can't use my program. But at the same time, it's just respect for somebody else's craft. Like, this is something that they put time into. So I feel like if you created it, it should be important to you. And for someone else to take the credit, that's not fair. But like I said, at the same time, I wouldn't be opposed to allowing them to use the program, simply because if we're working the same job or working the same career in the same facility, we all have similar or same goals, and that's to make an impact on another individual's life. Therefore, if I feel like my program is doing that, yes, by all means you can use it. But I do think it's important to show credit where it's due. Question 3, from the duties you were responsible with at your internship, which helped you learn the most? One of the duties that I was given were, I was given the opportunity to go to a couple summer camps and basically shadow the counselors and some assistant directors, and I think that helped me the most throughout the summer, simply because it was more hands-on. Like, I got to work side by side with these people and just saw how they operated throughout the day or the week. And especially working with the assistant director, like, she definitely ran everything down to me. My first couple days, I was with her mostly, and she just ran everything down. And it was a lot, but it was definitely educational. It was definitely important information that she shared with me. And working side by side with the counselors, I got to see how they operated with children with and without disabilities at the same time. Question 4, did your initial expectations match your reality in terms of the whole experience? Not at all. I think my expectations were that I would go in and have something to do every single day, and that I would be constantly busy, and that I would be experiencing something new every single day, learning something new every single day. That wasn't the case. We definitely had a lot of downtime, and a lot of the things that we did every week was very repetitive. So it wasn't, oh, I'm learning something new every day or every week. It was, oh, I learned something new this week. I'll be learning the same thing next week, or getting more experience in the same thing next week. And a lot of times we would come in the mornings and wouldn't have programs till about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So definitely a lot of downtime, and definitely repetitive experiences. Question 5, how did you keep everyone entertained and involved in larger programs? What methods did you use to keep everyone engaged? So at this facility itself, a lot of our programs are ran in smaller groups. However, through the summer camp that I worked with, dealing with the kids, you're dealing with about 30 to 40 kids at a time. So a lot of times we did the buddy system. So whether it was going to the bathroom, you grab a buddy. Whether it was eating lunch, everyone ate lunch together. if we had reading time, grab a buddy. Recess, grab a buddy. And I think that definitely worked, especially in one of the cases. We had a kid, he was with one of the new sessions last week, and he came in and would not speak to anybody. He didn't sit with anybody. He would, grab a book and go off into the corner and sit by himself. So we encouraged one of our older campers who had been there for the first sessions, and he's very friendly, very outgoing, so we had him be his buddy for the day. And with that, we kind of saw like a whole 360. Like, the new kid was more talkative, and he was playing, and he was actually speaking to the other campers and getting involved. So that was a really nice outcome to see. Question 6. Now that you see what an RT experiences on a daily basis, what are some things that you're looking forward to once you start working as an RT? I think I'm definitely looking forward to the creative aspect of it, just because a lot of things that we experienced throughout the summer I didn't think would be considered recreational therapy. So I'm looking forward to being able to get creative and artistic with the programs that I put together. Like, for example, we went to an escape room in West Palm Beach, and I didn't think that that would be considered rec therapy. However, it was. That's one of the activities that we did. So I'm definitely looking forward to the creative aspect and being able to kind of, pull things and piece them together, even if it might not seem the standard rec therapy. Just being able to have that platform that I can create things from nothing to something and make it rec therapy. Question 7. Do you believe you chose the right major and that this career is for you after finishing this internship? I do. This internship, it was very trying for me at first. However, the ending result is very rewarding. I met a lot of new people, a lot of great people that I would love to remain in contact with. And I do think that this is the right major for me, just because, like I said, you do have a platform, or you do have the opportunity to get creative with the things that you do and the things that you create. And I think I had a fun summer, so in a career where I'm able to be creative and enjoy the things that I'm doing on a daily basis, couldn't ask for more. Question 8. What helpful insights would you offer to future interns at your agency? Is to expect a lot of downtime, especially when the facility that you work with has set programmings, which is what happened with me. Our facilities have a booklet of programs that they do throughout the seasons. Therefore, some of the things that we expect, it's like, oh well, May's ending, summer's about to start, so we kind of entered the facility at a shifting time. So like when we came in, the programs that were going on for the spring were ending, and programs for the summer were starting. So a lot of the things that we expected to get a chance to experience, we didn't, which in the end resulted in us having a lot of downtime because there are a lot less things during the summer. So expect the unexpected and just be ready for anything. Go in open-minded, go in willing to work, and just expect the unexpected. And for question 9, what's the biggest change you've seen in yourself since you started? I would say that I'm more aware now about making sure that things are accessible. Like, I go to stores now, like, oh, does this have a ramp? Or, oh, could somebody with a wheelchair go through here? Or is this place sufficient enough, like, for somebody who are they willing to work with people who may have autism, and etc., stuff like that. And I think I'm definitely more patient, especially working with children. I love working with children. I do so regularly through my church. However, being in a place where you're working with like 40 kids at a time, and you're working with them for like 8 hours straight, that was definitely a different experience. So I think I'm a lot more patient. Like, I thought I was patient before, but I think now I'm definitely a lot more patient. And the summer camp experience was very good because I'm actually interested in becoming a summer camp counselor now. So I think I'm a lot more patient, and I'm a lot more aware of public places and whether or not they're accessible to people with disabilities. So So thank you, and I hope you guys all had a great experience with your first internship as well.